Hello everyone, and welcome to the my additional video, which it's thanks to you. Like I wouldn't have done it without you guys supporting, the how to speed dragon so much, asking so many questions. I'm not sure I'm very happy about that. You guys plagued me. Right after I record this, I'm gonna go back and like answer every single one of them because I promised. But yeah, you guys are awesome. So, anyway, what I didn't do in the previous video because I thought it would make it just too long. Make a few besides the first one, the free to play, the Beretta part-ish one. I sat down since yesterday, and I thought of a few teams without Verd that can do dragons. I did 10 runs with each team. None of them has failed yet. And I can think of a few rune improvements that can change, the outcome and make them better. So, let's start with a bit, safer ones. So for starter, this team. I'm using Spectra instead of Sigmars because my Sigmars sucks balls, right? You can use Sigmars in this. You can use Spectra either. So, let's give it a go. I'm gonna show you 3 teams. There are variation within those teams, but you guys can find them out yourselves. Like think of monsters that fill similar roles, and you should be able to do it. So now, let's watch this. The point of this team is, you have double buff removal, you have double cleanse since you don't have a Verd constant speed boosting or speed lead. You use Verde-less leader because none of the other leaders apply, really. My Spectre is DPS, which is better because most of you should probably use Sig instead of Spectra. So, Sig is DPS, so it's a better approximation. You can see the time it takes. It's not uber slow, but it's a straight face dragon comp. Like all the comps we're gonna show today are face dragon comps without Verd. I'm just gonna show you 3, but you can as I said, you can make variations of those. Like right now, imagine my Megan is mostly PvP runes. Her accuracy is a bit low. My Kona is raid runed, but the runes are similar for Kona. It doesn't matter. He does his job. My Bella has like shit runes right now, so yeah, he's not very good. He has like crap accuracy and stuff, so you can definitely make a better one. My Verde-less is PvP rune, but PvP rune works pretty decently in dragons as well. It's not much of a difference. So yeah, let's watch them go. Look at them go. So cute. So nice. Both my Vero and my Kona are above 190 speed. My Kona is at like 194, I think. Or 190. Yeah, I think 194. And my Vero-less is 208. You can get away with a bit less, I'm sure, for both of them. I'm gonna show the runes of all the monsters I used at the end of the video. I'm not gonna pause between each team and go back and forth. We're gonna do 3 dragons runs. I'm gonna talk about the teams, and then we're gonna show you the runes, and that's it. So that's the structure of how the video is gonna be. So yeah, see, this team made it finally. No one was even close to dying. Nice and easy, and they made it to the dragon. There's no attack bar reduction here, so the dots should be pretty decent for the dragon. Some of them should definitely apply. So yeah, there we go. Defense break is up again. Attack speed debuff. You see the dots don't survive long. And then even if the dragon attacks, there's a pretty high possibility that the defense buff is up, which is what I love Megan for, especially for newer players. Because that defense buff helps so much in survivability. Like, you would be surprised at how much it helps you survive, you guys. You should not underestimate her buff at all. Especially if, I've tried her Violent, she's actually pretty decent, Violent. Feel bad about making her Violent, maybe. right now mine is Swift for PvP, but I've tried it with, as I said in yesterday's video, with both Violent, with everything, and she works. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm gonna make her Swift, Violent, whatever. You can come in with Swift and you'll be fine. And there you go, as you can see. Nice and safe, nothing really major. Sig would have probably killed it a bit faster. But, you know, you would have to do more with the buff removal, because now the attack speed debuff was on. So, whatever works best for you, Spectra and Sig can work. Anyway, let's go for the second team. What was the second team? The second team had... now, I'm gonna start including 4 stars, okay? This is to show some 4 stars other than Verde that actually work for this as well. We're gonna go with Spectra again. So yeah, this is the team, right? Yeah. You'll notice that I keep Veramos all the time, because Veramos is great. And his HP buff helps a lot. You can use Hua leader in this case, since you're running Hua, but or even Julie. Maybe I should have used Julie for accuracy, since my runes suck. Well, you know, it's fine. Now, the big like, you know, curveball here, Julie. Why Julie is amazing? Because, start of all, she makes it faster because she has a pretty strong AoE, right? What she also does is she freezes, which can help with some CC. And the big one, she's a buff remover. She's a single target buff remover, so you can remove the buff from the boss with her auto attack. With decent, mine has like 40-something% accuracy, and she can do it pretty safely. She does it a few times. So she's there as backup for Bella, but also as you know, as a DPSer. That's why I use her and not Sig. Fuck, sorry, the microphone was a bit too close. So that's why I use her and not Sig. You can probably use Sig instead of Spectra. I don't know. I didn't experiment with Sig. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry I haven't experimented with Sig almost like nothing at all, because I've completely ruined him lately. So he's kind of, you know, in the doghouse. Oh, what can you do, right? There. The point is to buff remove as quickly as possible with Hua. Like, probably, like, my Hua is probably not very good for this, because she's like, I've still managed to do this. You'll see, she, like, you know, the dragon will die, but there are better ways. Ah, see, buff removal there. Your Hua, if you're gonna use Hua for this, I would definitely tell you to use her with speed in slot 2. In order to, you know, pick up a couple more turns throughout the boss fight. Yeah, that's about it. And now with the last one, yeah, this one is a bit more YOLO. It succeeded the 3 times I've used it, but I think that, like, if you do it the 10 times I've used it, but if you do it like 100, I'm sure it will probably not have 100% success rate, because it has no heal, but it also has no Verde. You can maybe replace Julie for Sig and maybe do it, but I'm gonna show it anyway. Disclaimer, this has 10 out of 10, but I'm not sure it actually can do it. I prefer the previous team, you know, for obvious reasons. If you have a Perna, Perna is probably amazing for instead of Julie, maybe. It's a pretty, because you get like a DPS that heals you as well, which is awesome. Maybe instead of Hua, Perna instead of Hua is probably a good idea as well, because you have Galleon to like decrease the attack bar of the boss at pretty decent intervals. So, you know, maybe you can replace Hua with Perna if you have him. a lot of people in yesterday's... I mentioned Perna because a lot of people in yesterday's thread mentioned him. So, yeah, that's why the specific mention. You see, they make pretty short work of the waves. Like, I'm not sure a Verd team can 100% do it faster than this, but they have a bit, you know, a bit of a bigger difficulty with the boss, obviously. But, you know, they try their best. Julie's the sole buff remover, so this comp is also a bit, you know, risky. See, she didn't manage it. So it takes a bit of damage. She'll try again now, probably. And she didn't do it again. So yeah, see, in my previous try she managed to buff remove. Now she won't do her first. Oh, she did it. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance, guys. We actually have a chance here. But yeah, we definitely need speed Hua, right? Like Hua would have gone here before the dragon. See, they do it, but it's sketchy, right? It's sketchy. Maybe you can go Speed Hua will definitely improve this, but also maybe a tank Spectra might improve it and rely on the others for damage, but I'm not very sure about that. Anyway, those have been the 3 teams. These are all Verde-less teams. I will show you all the runes now. This is Megan. She's Swift, Broken, Speed, Defense, Accuracy. Those are her stats. This is Julie. Julie would... I have a rune for Arena, so an improvement on Julie for Dragons would definitely be... like, around this much accuracy is good. You can get away with a bit less crit damage and 85% crit rate, but increase the speed. And you can... Violent is probably the best set for her. A Violent Focus is probably a very, very good combo for Julie for Dragons. Speed to damage attack, or probably speed to damage attack is probably the best. Kona, he's rune for raids, Violent Endure, Speed, Defense, HP. There you see. Where is the other one we used? I'm not gonna show you Sig. He sucks. This is the Galleon we used. This is my speed team Galleon. Speed, attack. You know, the usual stuff. Spectra. This is my speed team Spectra. Violent Focus. Speed, crit rate, accuracy. Hua. My Hua is not... like, if you want to use a Hua in a Verde-less comp, you want speed on slot 2. You really need... you know... Speed, crit damage attack will probably be a much better choice. What else did we use? Did we use anything else? We used Bella. My Bella sucks. Like, yeah, 46% accuracy. He has way lower HP than he used to. You know, I just have runes on him. Because I use him in some videos. And this is my Veromos. He's not very good. Like, all of these can be grindstone a lot, so they have and maxed runes and stuff all around. So they have improvements to be. There are improvements to be made. But yeah, those are the monsters. This has been a bonus clip for the dragons. For the people without Verd, so I hope you learned something from this and you can adjust it to your own teams, and good luck with that. Rune removal is coming. Get to work. Bye guys, thank you for watching.